guys, it's the SavaniSis back for another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the fact of why are you doing this? Stay tuned.
So, why are you doing this? What do we mean by that? What we mean is, what is your intention behind what you're saying, what you're doing, the conversations that you have with people? Why are you doing anything that you're doing?
Exactly. So I want to share an excerpt from one of our cherished, most treasured gurus, Kevin Trudeau. I'm sure some of you watching the video knows exactly who he is. Right. This is so profound. I have it stuck on my wall and I try to read it every day. But it's something that we all aspire to achieve.
Whether you know it or not.
Exactly.
This is what we all aspire to.
Definitely. Okay, here goes, guys. Imagine being supremely confident but not arrogant or conceited. Imagine having such total knowingness that you never need to be affirmed or validated by anyone. Imagine never feeling the need to convince anyone or prove anything. Think about never needing to argue or debate anyone about anything. Dream about never having the need to feel respected, never needing to be understood, never needing to be recognized or given credit for something you did. Imagine never being affected by what someone says or does to you or doesn't say or do. Imagine having total clarity and certainty but remaining completely humble and never having any doubts, fears or worries about anything. Dream about always feeling joy inside and never being affected by external conditions, situations, events, people or circumstances. Imagine being amused by everything and everyone and having an inner laugh and smile, for you actually see everyone and everything as simply a play of the one universal consciousness. Think about how your life would be always feeling light-hearted and cheerful without any concerns or stress and never feeling the need to change anyone or anything in order to make you happy. You can be this person.
That person. I love that, Kashmir. And this is actually what we all want. If you think about it, when you do something, what is your intention behind it? Or when you have a conversation with someone, a family or friend, what is your real intention behind it? Because if your intention is coming from pure, unconditional love,
selfless service,
that means that you're not expecting anything back. You're not expecting validation, approval, someone to even agree with you and say, actually, you're right. You're not expecting anything. All you're doing is you're coming from a place of love. And when you do that, everything is received much better from that person or those people that you're trying to help. This is very important because most of us, when we say something or we're having conversations with friends or family or colleagues or business partners, we may think we're coming from love, but what we're doing is we're actually coming from a place that we need to be right or we want to be heard. Not just heard, but we want that person to maybe agree slightly
or understand
us. But just imagine if it didn't even matter if they didn't understand us. We were just expressing ourselves from a place of love, not a place to hurt somebody or get somebody upset, but purely from a place of unconditional love.
Not a place from ego either.
That's it. I'll give you an example. And remember, this could be something as small as just having a conversation with a friend over coffee. Or it could be something that you're producing. Let's say you're writing a book. First of all, this experiment is to find out what your intention is. Okay, so you think your intention is one thing, but it's actually something else.
So Milo, why do you want to write this book?
Well, I want to write this book so that I can help people all around the world. I want my book to sell so I can help people all around the world.
Why do you want to help people all around the world with your book?
So that they can see that I'm there to help them and guide them and inspire them, and I want them to see that.
Why do you want them to see that you're helping them and you're inspiring them? What's in it for you? Like, what do you get from that?
Oh, I guess it's for validation so that people recognize me and I feel respected. I want to feel respected by people.
Why do you feel the need to want to feel respected and validated and approved by others, and for people to praise you and recognize you and shower you with compliments?
Well, I guess it's because I don't feel enough inside.
So you don't feel worthy? Is there some sense of insecurity there? Some lack?
Yeah, so if my book didn't sell,
Yes.
I would be devastated, because that means I'm not good enough.
So really, it's about your self-worth, the lack of something. You feel the need to be fulfilled.
And that's the intention. The intention is that I need to be fulfilled with something inside of me, that I don't feel complete. And so a lot of the times when we do something, we're doing it because there's something in us that we feel we need to fill that void. And sometimes some people say, well, I just want to sell loads of books and make loads of money. But there's also that question of, why do you want to make loads of money? And there's nothing wrong with making loads of money. You should be rewarded for something that you've produced.
Yeah.
However, are you attached to that outcome? You know, are you attached to the money? What does the money actually mean for you? Does it actually mean freedom or security or safety? The intention when you're doing something is always ask yourself, am I doing this for my ego? Am I doing this to fill a void? Or am I doing this purely out of love? When your intention is actually, I want to write this book because I want to help others and inspire them and help them grow or empower them in some way. But whether they do or not, and they don't take on what you're saying, it doesn't matter. You're not attached to that. So you're doing it for a purpose. Your intention is out of love. But if you don't get that love back, you're still filled with love. You're still happy inside.
You are love. You're being love.
You are being love. That's the key thing. You are being it. So when you are having any kind of conversation with anyone, are you doing it because you want validation or approval? Is that your intention? Or you want to be right and you want them to say, you know what, you're right all along? Or is it because you're purely doing it out of love? If you're purely doing it from unconditional love, the real test is, if they didn't agree with you, would you be still okay with it? Would you still feel happy inside? Would you still be full of love? That's unconditional love. It's a very difficult place to get to, and you know, we haven't got there with everything, but it's a good thing to be aware of
it.
So ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is it to be right? Is it for my ego? Is it to fulfill a void within me? Or am I doing it purely out of love, so I'm not expecting anything back? No validation. It's exactly what Kashmir was reading right from the beginning.
Right.
Wouldn't it be great to live a life where you don't expect anything from anyone? You don't even expect to be fully understood. You know, it doesn't matter, because your happiness doesn't depend on that. Your happiness is already here. You are being happy. You're not trying to, you are being it.
That's it. You're not attached to any outcome, and it's selfless service, and you genuinely want to give value to others.
And that's when things just flow for you. Things just become easy because there's no resistance. There's no fear of, what if I don't get this back? What if I don't get recognition? What if I don't get respect? And that's what you really want, is a place where you are completely free. That's when you feel free.
Exactly, because by then you're actually vibrating a frequency of love to the universe. You're only going to get unconditional pure love back anyway. So everything will just fall into place once your vibration is corrected, and you're coming from an unconditionally loving place with whatever you do.
So next time you ask, why am I doing this? Question your intention. Have a look and see, why is it that you're doing this? Your intention is the key to whatever you do. The intention behind your words, behind your actions, behind your behaviors. So I hope you like this video.
Yes, hit the subscribe button and the like button to stay tuned for more, and we shall see you on the next video. Bye for now.